Alrighty, so Chapter 6 wants us to do a shit ton of side quests before we can move on to Chapter 7, so let's just do a bunch. Let's do them right here, right now. First of all, we need to go and deal with this boxing website, which is having problems.
How come we've never done side quests?
What, in real life?
Yeah.
Define what a side quest is
We go to a
in the
board.
RPG that is our lives.
We go to a board and then we just look up like all the things that need doing and that things that need retrieving, people needing to be killed and that, and we just take one and go and do it.
I think what you're describing is either community service or bounty hunting. And the latter of which I think is illegal for us to do. But I guess we could just do some community service at some point.
I like the idea that when I get with a girl and me and her move in, we're just going to get a board on the wall and all her things she wants me to do lists and that, like mow the lawn, do the shopping and that. I'm just going to say, like, put it on the quest board. Those are my side quests.
I would legitimately consider putting a big board in my house and just having it be the quest board. That's actually quite a good idea. Might help me organise my life a bit. Alright, so Mr. Boxing Association staff, who is definitely not Mr. Yamashina, the gentle-voiced man.
He doesn't look like a boxer.
Yeah, apparently he is one. Apparently he's ripped he's like Ned Flanders. Underneath that shirt he's ripped, is the thing. So, or he's like a bantamweight. He's like super light.
I've got underwear like that. That's pretty ripped.
There you go. You should probably buy new underwear. Alright, so we're going to go into his website and we're going to figure out what's causing problems. Why is this website so laggy? Wah! Oh, it's you, the weird little Digimon from, like, Frontier? Or Fusion? One of the Digimon parts I didn't watch.
You mean the ones we didn't get in the UK?
The ones we didn't even fucking get, yeah, they never reached us.
That was the thing that always confused me. I used to go through the Argos catalogue whenever it come out and look for, like, the toys and games and that. And I remember seeing a lot of Digimon stuff and, like, I don't know these characters.
What are these Digimon? Yeah, like, we couldn't have gotten into them if we wanted to. Yeah, and we did. Don't get me wrong, we did. I heard one of the arcs of Digimon, the whole premise was that the main character punches Digimon. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't we get that? That sounds sick. That sounds amazing. Anyway, we realised now why the server keeps crashing. It's because this Galmon and all the other Galmon in this dungeon are opening too many tabs. They're fucking Google Chroming the shit out of this website. So I went and killed them all and we did that quest. That was an easy one. Next up, we have...
Client Hot Guy.
Hot Guy. He named himself that! Hello, it's me, Hot Guy. It's actually French. My name is Hot Gooey. I am Hoot Gooey. Alright, speaking of Hot Guy... Speaking of Hot Guy... Miramon, did you
Oh!
Yeah, anyway, here's Hot Guy.
No, I was watching. I was hoping you were going to turn into one of the blue ones. And I was going to make a joke about how blue flames are hotter than red flames, but you just become so
He became
different.
Skull Miramon, yeah, who is just fucking Ghost Rider. Anyway, Hot Guy here is having problems. Flowers keep appearing on his phone. He's got a flower garden and phones keep appearing. It's really strange. They keep growing out of the dirt. Alright, so we're going to go into his phone. We find out Lilymon is here.
She's hot.
She is quite hot. When I was young, I didn't yet understand the concept of magical girls, and I thought it was so fucking weird that Togemon, huge fuck-off cactus with boxing gloves, turns into tiny little pixie lady. But now that I understand the concept of a magical girl, I'm like, okay, that tracks. Power level-wise, that tracks. So yeah.
I do like the whole magical girl theme and that. Like the Sailor Moon one. Do you remember all that stuff?
Oh my god, yeah, that was like a massive thing for a while. I mean, Steven Universe is, for me, like my ultimate magical girl series, so yeah. Save for the fact that he's not a girl, but yeah. Anyway, we got Lilymon here. Lilymon keeps taking goddamn selfies, that's the cause of the problem. So we're gonna mess her up. This should be quick and easy, just a couple of grand crosses, and... Oh fuck, she's resistant to that. Fuck, mayday, mayday! I have no other options, what can I do? We're gonna use this, heavy metal fire, pretty strong damage. I love the design of Skull Miramon. He looks dope as hell.
Oh yeah, he's brilliant.
He's very Ghost Rider. It's not just
hair
me,
meant
is
to
it?
be fire?
Yeah, it's like it's actual hair with fire coming out of it. So
Right.
yeah. You know what it is? He's like Punisher and Ghost Rider combined. Anyway, Hot Guy here is like, oh, it was a Digimon, and it was jealous of me showing my phone to other girls. Well, I'm gay anyway, so that's not an issue. This is all good. Mission done. Sleuth rank up.
I think if you have your own board, if you have your own quest board, you're going to call yourself Hot Guy.
Oh my god, yeah, it's Hot Guy's quest board. That's where you come. If you come to my house looking for quests, you need only address Hot Guy's quest board. That's where you go. Alright, next quest is from our friend Ryuta. You know, that friend from that school we stopped going to. We're delinquent. We've just stopped going to school. I think in the UK, your parents can get arrested for that if you just don't go to school.
I remember I used to not eat my lunch and the police got involved with the school.
That seems extreme. I mean...
My mum used to give me £2 every day to go get lunch at school.
Yeah.
But I would keep the £2 because I knew at the end of the week I would have £10 to go buy, like, cards and games.
You were saving money. You were playing the long grift, but in exchange you were going hungry.
I go hungry now. I only eat once a day nowadays.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, when I was at school, when the teachers found out that I wasn't eating lunch, they actually got the police involved and they had, like, my parents interviewed and that. They got to make sure they would treat me right. My mum was like, I give him money for food. He just chooses to spend it on games, not food.
He has his priorities right, officer. He's figured out the real hierarchy of needs, which is gaming above all.
But yeah, my parents almost got into some serious trouble.
Oh shit, well.
And I was like, okay, I guess I'll eat more. And then I've become really fat. So in a way, I like to blame the police.
That was the police's fault. Fuck you, Thames Valley Police. That was your fault. Alright, so he wants us to find him a job that he could do in Eden. There's a bunch of jobs I actually walk around and find in this area, but the one that's important is this one, the Occult Magazine guy, who wants us to go and take ghost photos. He wants us to go into Eden and take ghost photos, which in any other situation would be, you know, kind of like, oh, look at this crazy guy, he believes in ghosts and the paranormal, but...
We know they're real.
We are a ghost. We are a ghost. So he's actually kind of on the money here. We are a ghost. We have bumped into the pale boy several times. Still don't know why it looks like Yugo, but it does. So yeah, we are absolutely just... We may as well just go and take a selfie. Like, we are a ghost. Anyway, Sakura's here like, hey, why are you here? What are you doing? What are you up to? And, he's being all defensive. He's kind of kicking off. He's like, hey, none of your business.
Well, as established in a previous video, we figured out how ghosts really exist.
Yes, they exist within the mind. They are created fully within the human mind, but they are no less valid for it.
I think that was one of the deepest and serious talks we've had on this Let's Play.
Yeah, one of the only ones. And, yeah, I guess we could talk more about ghosts, because this is a very ghost-heavy mission. Despite, we've actually met, like, the occult group, the ghost occult group, and this guy isn't a member of it. I'm surprised they didn't just bring back a member of that group for this quest. Like,
and they always send the newbies out to do the tedious jobs.
Oh, I see. It's like a hierarchy kind of thing.
Have
All
you
right.
never been part of a cult?
Not yet. I mean, can you describe Twitter as a cult? Is that a cult? Bunch of really angry nerds trying to start fights constantly. Is that a cult? Because I've been part of that cult.
Is there a lot of discrimination about?
Yes.
Okay, it's a cult.
There we go. Boom, bang on. Alright, well, just call me Culty McCultface, because I've definitely had a little cult experience then. Alright, so Mr. Editor here is like, yep, ghosts are definitely real, and I need you to take a photo of one. Also, conspiracies. Let me tell you all about the Roswell incident. Oh boy. Let me tell you all about aliens. Now, going with this game's logic, where this guy is like, believes in ghosts, but ghosts are real, I guess within this universe, the Roswell and aliens and all the fucking conspiracy theories, the Illuminati, all that shit, is all real. And it's all tied to Digimon.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was just Vadermon. Roswell was just Vadermon flitting around in his little spaceship.
The Roswell incident, I like to think that someone just typoed, because computers weren't advanced back then. They were actually trying to type really quickly, and they were just trying to get the message across that Ross is well.
I thought they were trying to send a message to their friend Alan, but they accidentally typed in alien, and then the whole fucking thing kicked off. Alright, well. Time for us to go take a photo. We went into Eden, tried to take a photo. We actually saw the white boy briefly, but then he just kind of fucked off. So in the end, we just forged a picture. I figured it'd be funny to just smash cut to us failing the mission rather than go through the whole rigmarole. Even she just comes in like, wow, your picture sucks. Let me tell you how to make a proper ghost picture. Like Kyoko's just here schooling us. Alright, terror arises from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. That's how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. This is legit. This is actually quite interesting. This is a key technique in ghost photography. You invoke the human phenomena of pareidolia, which is all... I've researched this outside of the video, and yeah, that's where a lot of, like, cryptids and ghosts, like Bigfoot and all that jazz, all that sexy sex jazz, that's where all that came from. So that's where all that comes from. It's like
just by taking certain angles.
Taking certain angles, and again, there's that human nature to look at an image and try and find faces or bodies or images in it, and that's where a lot of it all comes from.
Ah.
That's why like found footage shit is so popular.
Is that a similar thing to where people always see like shapes and creatures and that in clouds?
Yeah, it's a similar thing, but we obviously know that there's nothing actually in clouds. But in the woods, at nighttime, that could be fucking Bigfoot. That could be a Bigfoot right there.
See, I like to search, every now and then I'll search like found footage or just like creatures and that spotted and that on YouTube. And
you realise it's all bullshit when the video plays out and you look at it and it's clearly just like a leaf or something.
They'll do like top 10 like creepy sightings, and some of them will seem like...
I've watched some of these videos and they're amazing.
Some of them are like legit, okay, that's kind of cool, that's kind of weird. Or what is that? Oh, that's probably some sort of bird or something. And then you'll see, and then there was one that was like a 40-foot like humanoid stick man that was like climbing up the side of a building. I was like, that's obviously not real.
That's not real. That's a lie. That's a bullshit. You're doing a bullshit.
Or there was that giant, like, long ghost creature found floating in the sky, and then it was found out, no, this was actually, like, the sky giant kite thing that just malfunctioned. And the people in the town over thought it was a demon.
That's hilarious. Well, anyway, we got to the bottom of why Ryota was trying to do this whole thing in the first place. Why he was trying to get easy money. It's Sakura's birthday, and he has a crush on her. He was trying to get her a present, but he's skin. Oh, that's adorable.
Handmade gifts.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Thought that counts. Anyway, I don't give a shit, because...
That's not exactly true, the whole thought that counts.
No.
Because I've tried that. I've given people a piece of paper that just said, I thought about getting you a gift.
That doesn't count. That does not count. Well, anyway...
you get a slap if you try that.
We got a big important mission now. The local government has called us in to do something actually quite important. There is an underground... I don't even know what it is. Can't even remember what it is. Basically, it's a big underground area that we can't access at the moment, so we got to go investigate it.
Is it a Sonic Underground?
It's not Sonic Underground. The children were not born. They did not know what's right. They were not leaders of the freedom fight.
Oh, I thought with Sonic and playing the band and that fighting against the robots and the Digimon, it would have been the Digivolution. That's up and coming.
You got it. There we go. We got it this time. We didn't miss it this time round.
Can't believe we missed it last time.
Oh, we've got bad... 3 times I count that we've missed it. We've got a bad track record. Alright, so...
Oh, the audience won't like it. They won't like the one running joke we've got.
The only one! That's it. Alright, there we go. It's the underpass. The Nakano underpass. So, yeah, it provides a lot of, like, power to public utilities. So, yeah, we kind of need to get access down there. A big fucking door is broken, so... Oops. Yeah, we need to fix that. But we can hack into anything, so it shouldn't be too hard for us.
Here's a thing about doors that I like. If you got...
I love the way you always... Sorry, I'm gonna part the veil for a bit. I like the way that anytime you bring up a new talking point, you bring it the same way a comedian would introduce, like, a new bit. Like, let me tell you about airline food. Like, it's that kind of vibe. Anyway, please do carry on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
If you get a door that's locked and then the door is broken, like you break the lock, you break your key in it and that.
Yeah.
The locked door is not broken because you being unable to open it means it's just more effective. If anything, the door's been better at its job as was before.
Well, I imagine at this point you just need to consider maybe it's not a door anymore. It has ascended to become a wall. It is now a wall. That is what all doors strive to be one day, is a wall.
When they digivolve.
Doormon digivolve to Wallmon, and they're both immovable and ineffective in all combat situations.
But they're very defensive.
Oh yeah, hard to kill, very hard to kill.
Yeah, they play with the wall strategy.
Ugh. All right, let's go to this underpass and let's hack in. Did you arrive? Yes, Kyoko. I literally just hung up the phone with you, travelled there, and I've walked there, and now you're calling me to ask if I've gone there. I've not gone off for ice cream, Kyoko. I'm doing my fucking job. You don't have to keep tabs on me.
That'll be one of your side quests. Retrieve an ice cream.
The amount of times you have to go get fucking coffee beans. It looks like it may as well be. Wait, shit. Now I'm keeping this in because I think it's important, but I don't know if it is. It might just be a one-off goof. We can't connect jump into this for some reason. It's not working. So she's like, all right, let me test your ability to connect jump. Let's see if we can make this work. All right, raise your hand. Keep in mind, we've been doing this since the beginning of the game. No issues. Concentrate. Now what? That's it. The thing you've been doing the whole game. Please continue to do it. 30 minutes later. Alright, well, my arm hurts. I've been holding my arm up for a long time. 1 hour later. I don't know if this scene is important or if it is just purely a goof. That's why I'm keeping it in. It might be important later. Maybe later on we can't
100 years later.
Okay, that I think is just a goof. That I don't think is canon. I did not edit that in. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Everyone you know and love is dead now. Oh, it worked though.
I'm Kyoko's daughter, who's also named Kyoko. Oh, God. Anyway. So we get in. After all of that, he just gets in and it's not explained how it worked this time. It just did. So that must have just been a one-off joke just to pad for time, but I don't know. I'd never know with this game if it's actually doing something important or if it's fucking with me. Anyway, it's time for us to learn how to copy and paste. Bringing us back to, like, year 4 IT class. Like, here's how you copy and paste. Here is how you do a computer.
Look at that nice yellow.
Wonderful. That's a real colour right there. Yep. Yellow. Not one of those bullshit made-up colours.
Because you had the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, you never had the Magenta Ranger.
No, there's no such thing. If it's not a Power Ranger, it's not a colour. That's the way it works.
Like the Titanium Ranger. That's real.
Is it? I don't know Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess Titanium's a colour then.
Lightspeed Rescue. He was the sister of the Pink Ranger.
Oh.
He's also the son of the sea captain, who's your commander.
I don't know anything about Power Rangers. I'll take your word for all of this.
Lightspeed Rescue, Wild Force. You know what? I'm just going to think about it. I'm going to give you my top 5 in a minute.
Let's do top 5. You know what? If you go on a long tangent now about top 5 Power Ranger series, it will be no less relevant than Kyoko going on a long tangent about ley lines here. So please do go on while Kyoko talks about the concept of ley lines.
Jungle Fury was a good one.
All right.
That was the one where the guy, the Purple Ranger, their mentor, who's like the Wolf Ranger, is just a massive stoner who owns a pizza shop.
Fuck yeah, that's sick.
And one of his best ways to teach teamwork was just smashing a chair while they're sitting on it.
That just seems mean. That just seems very mean.
Because there's 3 Rangers in the team originally, and one of them sitting on this stool which only has 3 legs. He goes up and just kicks one of the legs, breaks the
without
stool.
all the legs, we wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, and they're like, well, what if the chair had 4 legs and you kicked one of those legs? He'd be like, well, go fight the monster on the roof.
Don't undermine my point, you little shits. All right, next. Oh, you got to hurry up now. Next few Power Ranger series. Go. Best ones.
What was the other one? Time Force. Time Force was a good one.
Yep.
That came after Lightspeed Rescue, and Lightspeed Rescue I feel is the strongest one. Because that one came just after Lost Galaxy. With Lost Galaxy, they tried to separate from the whole Zeo and Turbo and original cast and that, and they went off to their own thing. And I could give you the entire history of Power Rangers, but I'm not going to at this point.
I was going to say, I sped up Kyoko. I might have to slow her back down again if we go on a full Power Rangers.
The main series started in 1993.
All right, well...
One of the longest lasting ones is Jason David Frank, who was the original Green Ranger, turned White Ranger, turned Black Ranger, turned and Red Ranger at one point. He's now a dojo teacher in America and an MMA fighter.
Oh shit! Imagine getting in a fucking MMA fight with a fucking Power Ranger.
That's what he does.
Kicked in.
All his students, when they come to their graduation and they're like their test to become the next belt, he dresses as one of the Rangers and fights them.
That's so fucking cool. That's awesome, actually.
And he's covered in like head to toe in tattoos now, and he looks fucking terrifying.
That's awesome. Oh my god. Why, let him be a Power Ranger again now, as an adult. Let him do it again. Now is the time. Alright, so... basically, we've got another fucking digital shift situation down in this underpass. And, oh my god, Kyoko's going on about fucking ley lines again! Please talk more about Power Rangers!
You know, I'm going to send you a picture now. You can put this on top of a...
Here's the guy from Power Rangers. Look how fucking hunky and cool and strong he is. Oh shit, he actually does look pretty fucking cool. What a legend. Alright, all the more power to him. He rules. Oh, shit. Okay. Now we're back in actual business. We're standing on the border of the municipality. If you go further, you are breaching Japanese law.
Speaking of Japanese law...
Do you have something to follow that up with?
No, I just wanted to see the surprised look on your face. the shock of like, what's Dan going to say?
Where is this going?
What has he done in the last week?
What did he do in Japan? I didn't know you went to Japan or committed crimes there, no less.
I'd love to commit crimes in other countries.
Don't say that on video, because then when you go to other countries to commit crimes, this is the evidence.
No, I want to go to every country, like not like all the countries, just like the important countries. You know, the ones. That...
Just the important ones.
No, you know what I mean. Like
yeah, the ones that we know culturally, like
the proper ones, the ones that stand out, the ones that really matter in like
the big ones.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want to find like the thing that they're like most proud of and their biggest monument and insult it. I want to go to Paris and go like Eiffel Tower looks like a massive dick. You guys are twats.
I don't know what your dick looks like, but you need to see a hospital. You need to go to the hospital if it looks like the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, carry on.
You know, I want to go to all these countries and that and just insult something they're really proud of and just end up getting kicked out of the country.
Basically, just go on like a world tour of seeing if you can get kicked out. Like speedrun being exiled from every country.
And then come back home, go to the Buckingham Palace and go... Gilf!
Fuck me. Okay.
Was that what you would say? When you go there? Just stand outside and go, fuck me!
Anytime I reach into my wallet, pull out a fiver and look at it, I go, whoa, yeah, I'll have some of that!
£5, I'll give her £5, I tell you.
Jesus, man. She's like 100 years old. Anyway. Alright, so, that whole area we were... All of this ties to fucking Kamishiro, because of course it does. Of course it all ties to fucking Kamishiro. So we now have to do a little bit of intelligence. We have to do a little bit of investigation to a big office building, which finds itself right on top of a fucking ley line, basically. So, yeah, apparently this whole digital shifting thing can be basically followed and tracked. There is a way of kind of gauging where and when it's going to happen. It ties into ley lines. Let's just go. Let's go check this place out. This Metropolitan Office. Are you here for a tour of the lobby? There are not that many NPC models in this game.
No,
I think they need a few more. I've seen this guy 100 fucking times.
Right, Ernest. What do you think that word means?
E-A-R-N-E-S-T, not Ernest as in the name, as in the Jim Varney character.
Yeah.
It just means like on it, like with like genuine excitement.
See, to me, I always thought that it means you earned it. You've earned the most.
Oh,
so
like
he's
it's
earned
the
being
earnest.
a civil servant.
It's the earniest.
Yeah.
Okay.
The most deserving of being a civil servant he is.
Linguistically, I guess I can see where you're coming from with that. Fuck, it's a digital shift. That's not good. The fact that it's just casually happening here and no one's addressing it is pretty bad. That shouldn't be happening in a government building.
I feel it's bad that I'm 29 and you're teaching me words.
Hey, you learn new things every day. That's part of the human experience. No shame in it.
Teach Dan 5 words, a new quest board item.
That goes on the hot guy quest board.
5 XP.
1 XP for each word you teach. Those fucking rates. That's why no one's taking my quests. I need to bump it up a bit.
That's how I keep losing jobs, because I keep fighting bosses.
Alright, it's the point where I'm like, wait, fuck, there's a treasure chest I've missed. I need to go open that. Fuck. Okay, I got it. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth the big fucking run. Alright, let's push on. What is going on in this government building that's causing this weird fuckery to happen? Oh, it's one of these bastards. Of course it is. It's always these bastards. These little tentacle bastards. I feel like I'm gonna end up fighting more of these than Digimon by the end of the game.
I get this idea that we're not gonna fight the cat.
Oh, are you disappointed that Pete is not gonna be one of our main villains?
Yeah, I'm still banking that he's gonna be like the main antagonist.
The moment where you start seeing these eaters have little blue cat ears, that's the moment where you'll know, like, yes, I knew it. It was all him this whole time. I knew it.
Because Pete is like really hard-working little kitty, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's the fucking backbone of our squad. We couldn't do what we do without Pete.
He is the earnest.
He is the most earnest of us. Yes, in every sense, in all senses. Best fucking character in the game. I'll give him that much. Oh, you found an eater after all. Well, yeah, we gathered there was one, but you couldn't find any other evidence. Apparently, there's more to this. The fact that there's an eater here is evidence in and of itself. Alright, well, I won't go any further into that because I'd rather talk about ley lines. Let's fucking bounce.
Well, she's still more effective than our local police.
Oh, yeah.
Our police will be there. They'll be like, I watched this guy shoot him, and then he wrote down a confession. He hadn't really got any evidence to say it was him.
No, it could be anyone, really. Could be anyone.
This guy was shot 17 times in the head. We believe it was suicide.
He must have just pulled that trigger 17 times very quickly. Alright, well.
He was driving his own truck, jumped out, run in front of it while the vehicle was still going 80 miles an hour, and then hit himself with it.
Some people are very athletic is the thing. They don't have much lease on life. Alright, so there are 2 things going on here. A, ley lines, please let me talk more about those. And B, Kamishiro being fuckers, because of course. So, yeah. Well, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they require a vessel, and they're tying themselves to the psychic energies that run through our Earth. What the fuck, game? What is this weird, heady, borderline magical concept you're introducing? What is this? Alright, so basically it's energy reserves that are being stockpiled by Kamishiro. They're going to use that energy to take over the world or whatever the fuck they're trying to do. Okay, this is a lot. There's a lot going down. This one quest to go investigate a fucking door has kind of spiraled out of control in a big way.
It's got me thinking about zips. If you stand behind a stranger and you undo a zip, when you stand behind someone and undo a zip randomly, why is it that the first thing they always think is your trousers? You ever notice that?
Oh, like if you do... I thought you meant if you undo a zip on them. Like you're walking behind a stranger and you zip something on them.
You undo your own zip, whether it's a bag or your jacket.
Oh, yeah.
You always assume that someone behind me has just undone their fly.
I guess people are just always wary of flashers. Maybe there are just a lot of flashers about, and they just assume, fuck, person behind me is probably a flasher. But then if that were the case, why would you then turn around and look? Because I feel that if anything, you're giving the Flasher what they want at that point.
Yeah, so you either stand there and just like don't acknowledge it and just try to ignore it.
Or you just sandbag it and, well, that could actually make things escalate and get worse, so, fuck, I have no educated input on this. I am sorry. I'm upgrading my farm right now. I have 2 farms now, so I can grind twice as fast. How many times do you just, like, walk behind people opening your zip bag and just be like, and have them turn around like, you Flasher! Is that a frequent occurrence?
No, I have done it. If I've been walking somewhere, like if I'm walking across the car park and that, and there's someone behind me and they're walking in the same direction as me, I will just quickly undo and do up my jacket again just to see if I get that reaction.
Oh, so you're doing it on purpose then? You're not... Okay. Well,
because when they turn around and I just look, I'm not even looking at them. I'm looking away, and then I just like change my jacket and that, adjust it so they look at it and realise I've just done my jacket up.
Then they feel like the fool for assuming. Alright, so, moving on to this quest, because we've got off on a tangent. This lady here, Reiko Tawa, she works in the music store, and someone seems to be pulling nighttime pranks at this store. Someone's fucking with the staff here, and they're messing with the stock, and they keep putting weird albums on the shelves. So... this is our new point of investigation. After realizing that the big company is somehow tied to a conspiracy that could tear apart the fabric of the fucking world, now it's time for us to investigate this music store. Gotta love the peaks and valleys that come with being a cyber sleuth. Alright, the police couldn't do anything about it. How very Thames Valley. Very Thames Valley police. Can't sleep, can't eat. Someone's gotta be doing this. Alright, well, time for us to find out. Who do you think is the criminal this time, Dan?
Pete.
No, it's not Pete. Stop trying to... I always feel like you're trying to besmirch our boy. Our good, pure boy who would never do anything wrong.
Maybe it's that Jimmykin guy.
That's an interesting guess, actually. And you know what? I'm not thinking about it.
He'd be taking all his albums and then putting them like where music stores display like the top 10s.
You know what? That's actually wild. I'm surprised Jimmy Ken at no point is mentioned in this... This quest feels like it's something to do with Jimmy Ken, but it absolutely isn't. It's nothing to do with him. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I basically own the Digimon that sang that song, so I know what it is. I kind of spoiled it for myself by virtue of having one. That's Edamon. In English, our version of Etamon is like Elvis Presley.
Oh, him! Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas in Japan, he's like a screaming like rock singer. So like a screechy, unlistenable rock singer.
Yeah, ours is better.
Yeah, I do like the Elvis Etamon a bit more. But yeah, so we got to deal with a loose Etamon who is messing with this store.
There's not enough Elvis impersonators in society.
Genuinely, yes, actually, I would like to see them make a resurgence. Just keep Elvis's legacy alive just by having him have impersonators. Because at this point, Elvis is dead, and so are most Elvis impersonators. Like, as an art, it's going away. Because he's too old, because it's like too old now. But, I don't know, I find them charming. I think they're cool. Alright, so, Reiko here is like, hey, have you figured out what the fuck's happening? And yes, we have. There is an ape breaking into your store and singing badly.
But the thing is, it was magic that killed Elvis originally, wasn't it?
Magic that killed him? I thought he died of like an overdose on a toilet.
No, it's magic. That was just a government cover-up.
Oh, are you referencing Bubba Hotep at me?
No.
Okay, right.
No, I'm referencing the song The Witch Doctor.
Oh, when the fuck does the Witch Doctor mention Elvis getting killed by magic?
Because like he's in there and like all the characters love him and that Elvis performing, and then when it says Elvis has left the building and we never see him again, and then apparently years later or at some point in time he died, but there was a witch doctor there. I think that the witch doctor killed him.
I have no idea what the cultural reference has just gone so far over my head. I have no idea what the fuck you are talking about.
You don't remember the song The Witch Doctor?
I told the witch doctor, he told me what to do. Boom, 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 boom. And
Yeah.
Elvis was there as well, and he got killed by the doctor. Boom, 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 boom. That one, yeah. Oh, now I know.
You watch
That
the
song
video.
goes like that.
He's in the video.
Oh, the video! I never watched the video for that
You
song.
never watched the video.
That's why I'm confused.
You gotta watch the fucking video. They go underwater and in space. It's fucking brilliant. there's a guy who smiles and then plays and then like uses his teeth as piano keys. It's brilliant.
All right, I'll have to watch that video so I know what the fuck this whole conversation was. Because I've never been thrown so hard. All right, well, we've just been dragged into another fucking digital shift, this time with Edamon. And he's leading us on a wild goose chase and making us run around this subway back and forth, back and forth.
Or a monkey chase.
Yeah, a wild monkey chase. I think I prefer the term a wild monkey chase to wild goose chase.
Because gooses are violent.
Yeah, geese are fuckers. If you go on a wild goose chase, you're probably going to lose a finger. You're probably going to get mauled. But then I guess monkeys can be violent as well if you piss them off. They're mischievous, but they can be pretty fucking violent.
Yeah, but a goose is more dangerous than a monkey with a knife.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Geese are bastards. Geese are complete bastards.
I was attacked by a swan when I was a baby.
Oh my god! Were you okay?
Am I okay? Yes, I died, didn't I? I died when I was three.
You weren't injured at all, is what I'm asking.
Yes, I was
Alright.
injured. I had scars on my arms.
Fuck, that
That's all.
sucks. Do you still have them, or have they gone away now?
No, I was free. Those scars are gone.
Did you go out and find that swan and kick the shit out of it in revenge? I don't think it's treason if it's revenge. That's your answer to the Queen. That's your answer to the Gilf if she comes knocking on your door.
No, my dad did kick it though.
Oh, good on him for defending his son and committing treason. you just got your dad done for treason.
Well, the thing is, I remember this was we were in Emberton Park in Olney. I remember this.
I remember the date and time and when it happened, officer.
And I was only little, and I saw these big white birds, and I wanted to go up to them, and I remember getting closer to them, and them coming at me, being much bigger than I thought they were going to be. And I remember turning to run towards my parents, who were at a far distance. That they should not have let me be at a young age.
They should have been closer to you at the time, yes.
I remember crying out as they were like pecking at me and that, and then my dad running over, kicking one of them, picking me up, and running off.
Yeah.
But looking back then, I used to think, "Oh, Dad came to save me." But looking back,
You
it's
got
like,
there in the first place.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have let you get there in the first place, yeah.
"Yeah, why didn't you protect me, Dad?"
He made up for it with the kick and the rescue. That's something. It's better than nothing. At least he didn't go, swans. You can win this, son. I believe in you.
I think the only reason though he came to pick me up and look after me is because Mum was there. If Mum weren't there, he probably would have left me to die.
That's your fucking problem, kids. You have fun with those angry fuck off birds. They're big.
He'd have left me to die if Mum weren't there.
Oh, Jesus.
He left me at a lake once.
If
as
a
well.
kid got killed by a swan, I know obviously the parents didn't take responsibility, wouldn't the Queen have to take responsibility for that? Like, they're hers. They belong to her.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's almost like being executed. That's the equivalent of being executed by the royal family, is getting mauled by a swan.
They're her personal assassins.
Holy shit. Alright, Etamon, we managed to catch you. We managed to catch him behind, pull a zip. We thought we were going to flash him. We didn't flash him. That was a trick. And now it's time to battle him. I love that he has a little Monzemon, like, teddy bear ornament with him. That's adorable. I know he's always had that on his design, but usually it's, like, hard to spot. And I don't think he has it in the anime. I don't think he wears it in the anime, so yeah. I can't believe I never showed off that move, or didn't show it off enough when I had an Etamon. I feel like that was a crime for me to not show off that move. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this monkey. This monkey's getting fucking destroyed. I'm gonna break the universe in his face. There we go. He's dead. What are you Googling right now?
I just tried to Etamon and I got the name wrong and I got some...
Okay. Alright, yeah, you spelled Etamon, E-A-T-A-M-O-N, and you've got some people on Twitter. You got a guy on a motorcycle. You've gotta eat them all, eat them on, and it's Ash Ketchum eating a Pikachu. What the fuck is this Google search? As I scroll further down, you start getting fetish artwork. All right, it's ETEMON.
I'm gonna screenshot these and send them to you.
I'm sure I can look up Itamon on my own, but thank you. Alright, so we've defeated him. We've explained, hey, we're just here to get you to stop pulling shenanigans. And now the misunderstanding is over. He's not an evil Digimon, is the main thing that we take from this. Because he was evil in the Season 1 anime, people assume, oh, he's evil. But no, he's just a self-absorbed rock star. So he's actually kind of a cool guy.
Yeah, in the anime he had the little teddy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, never mind. I just never know. I guess I just didn't notice it. I was too enraptured with his wonderful voice. Alright, so Reiko's now figured out that this was all Etamon's doing. All the pranks and such. And here he is. Even though he just promised he wouldn't jump back into this realm again, he just did. And he's gonna put the screws to us for rejecting his music. Oh my god! Oh, Dan just sent me a picture of an Etamon fucking outfit. That scared the shit out of me.
Etamon spandex lycra cosplay costume.
That is so fucking creepy. Oh my god, I need it. How much is it? I want it.
Let's have a look.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, the way this is panning out is that Etamon's music is hot garbage, yes, but Reiko appreciates that it's different and it's outsider art. So she's going to start stocking his music. She's going to respect him as an artist and stock his music. So this has actually got a nice wholesome ending. Hooray. That's actually quite nice. That's kind of cute. I kind of like this. I like this mission. Don't give up on music, and it won't give up on you. You have to believe in what you've created, or you'll never succeed. That was you sending me the things, thank you. There we are. If you promise to knock off the freaky stuff, I'll talk to my manager and we'll get your CD stocked. You get none of the profits though, you are a Digimon, you have no concept of the value of money, so hey.
Bitcoin.
Oh my god, yeah, Digimon money is just Bitcoin. Absolutely. Wait, fuck. The money in Digimon World was actually called bits? Holy shit!
Oh,
it was
wow.
Bitcoin this whole time! Oh my god, it all comes together. Anyway, you didn't need to bring the goddamn basket and the bag with you, but I guess you're all about that brand recognition, so go you.
Speaking of brand recognition, let me tell you about where I work now.
Please do, tell me all about it. Again.
I work for a company called Passion for Hair, and we sell hair dyes and all sorts, basically everything to do with salons and that. We have a website called Salon Love where we sell to the public, and we also sell items that are exclusively used by professionals in salons. And we also have an academy where we're teaching hairdressers everything to do with hairdressing and that. We do at this company. And when I started, I had absolutely no interest in hair products and that, despite the fact that even my own mother's a hairdresser. But I've learnt so much being at this company, so much about shampoos, conditioners, hair dyes. I've learnt so much. I'm actually growing my own hair now.
Very... Shut up. All of that. Piece of shit. You fucking idiot. God damn it.
There's my sales pitch.
I appreciate it, thank you very much. And if you go on to Salon Love today and use the coupon code DJB VidCams, they're going to give you a funny look and be like, what the fuck does that mean? And then they'll charge you full price for their products. But do it anyway, why the fuck not?
But actually, that's a thing. You're kind of a legend already at my workplace.
What? How?
Because one of the girls who's one of the senior people in the warehouse and that, she was the year below us in school.
Oh shit!
And
okay.
When I said that, I mentioned you and like my year group and that, and she's like, "Do you know David? He was like a proper legend." I was like, "Yeah, I hang out with him every week."
Oh my god! Oh, I'm flattered. Happy ending for all.